YouTube, it is your favorite game here above average Cody. Here today to talk about what the heck is going on with the current state of Halo Infinite. It seems we're back on the train of the game's dying, no one wants to stream it, the content creators are going away, and I kind of want to just put things in perspective for you guys. I'm here to ramp the hopium back up for the community as we have done in the past, and kind of let you guys know where I think the current state is for Halo Infinite as a whole. Now, the idea for this video, guys, comes up from a video Sean W. actually posted today. Another fabulous Halo content creator, leagues above me, but an awesome dude. And basically, he did a video today discussing how Halo content creators, longtime Halo content creators, are creating less Halo content, creating less content altogether, creating content with other games, or overall just pulling less views for Halo Infinite. And it does beg the question, what's going on? Where is the game headed? Is it official? Can we finally put the 343 gravestone in the ground for Halo Infinite and move on to the next one? Personally, I do not think so. So this is when I was doing all my videos projecting what was coming with the winter update, when Forge was coming, when the custom games browser was coming, I did a video discussing what I thought the best case scenario was for Halo Infinite and where it kind of peaked ceiling-wise with the release of Forge and campaign co-op and stuff like that. And this is pretty much what I expected. I literally said in that video, you can go back to it, I'll link it in the description, I said that I did not expect Forge to bring a ton of hype back to Halo Infinite. Sure, in the community, it would bring some excitement. It is a staple of Halo altogether to have this Forge. We got the custom games browser, which isn't perfect, but it was better, and it allowed more casual Forge players to kind of get in and play these custom lobbies without hunting down a group of players run by a YouTuber or something like that. So it brought some hype back into the community, but I projected it would not bring a large influx back into the player base. This is because Forge is cool, Forge is awesome, but it does not provide game hype. And I want to talk about what will and could provide game hype. Now, I said in that video, I was just referencing my own video, that Season 3 would be the tell-all for whether or not the player base can ever get back to what it once was, like, say, at launch when it was a big deal and we had ranked and everybody was playing it and all that stuff. With maps, guns, and just overall content being thrown at you is where you get game hype. Because if a developer can create more content than the community can keep up with, that is when all the heads turn towards that game and that developer, and that's when people are like, hey, what's going on over there? Like, how are they doing all this? Why is there so much new content? We've seen this in the past with Call of Duty, when they were throwing battle passes at you, free maps, free guns. Oh my god, all you have to do is log in the game and you unlock this and you have Twitch drops. That's when people are like, oh my goodness, dude, they're doing it right. These developers are going absolutely insane with the content. And then that leads to more content creators being like, oh, I can make content around this. Like, there's literally free content just being thrown at me in the game. Like, all these content creators love opening videos, you know, what's new this week on the game, what's new in the store, what changed balancing wise. And there's just an endless amount of content to be done with that. And when you have content creators jumping onto a game to keep up with all this stuff, that is when you have it spreading around on YouTube, spreading around on Twitch, spreading around in the Google search engines, guys. And that is when the casual gamer that's playing Fortnite, playing Apex, maybe they're doing their 18th run through of Skyrim, and they're getting bored. And they're going to see all of this content being thrown into, in this example, Halo Infinite, and then that's how you get a bunch of people back to the game. And obviously, that's kind of the opposite of what is going on right now, and that's kind of what Sean W. got into talking about with his video, is because we're not really getting a lot of content. But again, to kind of wrap this all up, guys, what's going on is pretty much what I expected. Forge is doing just enough to keep this game above water. It didn't really give it the spark it needed to kind of burn like a wildfire like we were hoping. No, but I think Season 3 is when we could potentially do that. And I'm not going to overdose y'all on hopium. I'm not going to say that is what's going to happen. But I really do think either we see more of the same of what we're seeing now, where the game's kind of lull, it's slow, it's gradually rocking me, a dedicated Halo content creator, to sleep, or we see that this is the starting point of the massive content parade, where not only do we see the one little influx of, a map or two, a gun, and whatever else comes in Season 3, but within a month after, we see a drop pod. Bam, they balanced everything. It's amazing. Bam, another drop pod next month. Another map, another gun. I don't know, a campaign expansion. And then shrink to the 3-month seasons like they originally wanted to. Or better yet, shrink them to 2 months, honestly. You can't keep doing 6-month seasons and expect the game to have really any hype surrounding it. 6 months is way too long. It puts players to sleep. And I mean, you have the diehard Halo fans playing Forge. You have them grinding in ranked. Me personally, I still love playing ranked, guys. But you need to get the general public and all of these content creators that bounce around into the game. And I really do think the only way to do that is going to be with an insane influx of content. It gives creators something to create around, talk about, and overall have fun with in their communities. And then it gets their communities to see it, their communities and people watching tell their friends about it and go, hey guys, Halo Infinite just put in all this stuff. I know what it sounds like, but just trust me, come play it. And then if that player comes back to the game and sees all this stuff added, they hear about this stuff coming next month, they hear about the shortened seasons, and literally, like, at that point, you're getting teasers for battle passes when you haven't even completed the battle pass. And that is where you want this game to be. That is where you build hype, and that is where you get players that aren't already diehard fans into the game, and you turn them into diehard fans with the great content that you potentially want to put out. And obviously, it's been a long time coming. Halo Infinite and 343 are in much better standing currently than they were. But if you do not have the hype train, I really don't see yourself climbing out of the grave that's kind of been dug. Again, guys, I love the game. We're still having a blast on the game. We're still streaming it 5 days a week. And I still really love the game. And I am holding out till Season 3. But I do think, as I mentioned, Season 3, we either see the hype come back to the game, or we see more of where we are at in current day form, where you have content creators kind of willingly going to other games, willingly making content and just taking their foot off the pedal a little bit, maybe making less videos, maybe only making videos when there's something to talk about like new content. And I really do think it's going to be one or the other. I don't think it puts the game in the grave, because 343 dug this hole so deep where I think we've already seen the worst of it potentially. It could obviously lull quieter up until like the next game or something, because that would be the nail in the coffin. If 343 came out and they're like, okay, we're still going to work on Halo Infinite, but another Halo game's coming. The moment you put those words into existence, I think, is the day that you see this game just completely, red stock line down to the bottom. That day has not come. I hope that day doesn't come. This game still has so much untapped potential, in my personal opinion. So I'm excited. I'm optimistic, but I'm blindly optimistic. I really don't know what Season 3 is going to do. I think it could be good, but again, only time will tell, guys. I really do think those are the two things that could happen. So hopefully you guys are still on the side of optimism like I am, because I'm still excited. I'm still happy. I cannot deny how lull and quiet things are right now. But I do see that ramping up a bit more with Season 3, and then we'll see how Season 3 progresses and how the longevity goes from there. But alrighty, guys, this video was kind of all over the place, but I don't often sit down and get to watch other content creators' videos about the game. But I sat down this morning, I watched Sean W's video, and it really got me thinking, and how it's kind of been a while since I've done some deep speculation on where I really think this game could end up and where it is heading. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, it was a little rambly. It was a little like made up on the spot, but you guys know me. I'm very real with you guys. I don't script this stuff, and I very much just like sharing my thoughts out here in video form once in a while. But alrighty, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Subscribe to the channel. Again, if you're still into Halo Infinite, we do stream it 5 days a week. We even do Forge Customs with viewers occasionally, and it's still a lot of fun. You know, again, the Halo content can seem kind of stale with how little is put in, but we still have a blast here on the channel. So hit that sub button, guys. Leave a like on the video. It helps out ever so much. Leave a comment. I know this was kind of a loaded video that was all over the place, but if you'd like to share any thoughts on what I talked about in today's video, please feel free to do so. I'd love to read what you guys have to say. And then, of course, channel memberships, super thanks. If you'd like to support monetarily, it does help out ever so much here on the channel. We actually currently have a giveaway going right now that was fueled by donos and things like that. We're actually giving away an Xbox Elite controller. If you go to the best sniper tips video, all the tips are in there, and you have until Saturday to enter. But other than that, guys, that does it for me. That's enough talking. Thank you so much for watching the video and supporting the channel. And stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.